Welcome back.
Welcome, yo.
Sonic Goodies. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you're about to find out. My name is Miguel.
My name is Josh. We back.
And this is Sonic Goodies, a music podcast for music lovers, by music lovers. And man, it's been a minute.
Bro, how long has it been?
It's been like a whole year, bro. It's been like last time we recorded an episode, it was like the Jesus is King episode.
Fire album. But yo, like so much shit has changed since last time we recorded.
Literally, the whole world has changed, bro. Like, that's not even an overstatement, bro. Like, we went through a pandemic, a race war, a new election that's somehow still going, bro.
Yo, and all in 1 year, bro.
Oh, by the way, thank y'all for everybody that voted for us. I know they still count the votes, so we're like still waiting to see if
count those votes.
Yo, count every vote.
But if you lose it, stop the count.
Stop the count.
Stop the count. Don't stop the count right there.
The states that we lose, stop the count. The states that we win, it keep
depending on what's going on, stop the count or keep the count going. But nah, bro, this year has been crazy, bro.
Bro, this has been a life-changing year. That's not even like an exaggeration.
I've definitely said that's crazy the most this year. Like,
well, how can you not, bro? It's
anything,
like,
bro. Every time I check my phone, bro, from like, what was it, March? That's when everything like got crazy.
I feel like March was the beginning of the end, bro.
That's when I was just
first off, March in itself was like 3 months in one, bro. Cause that's when like
that month was so long, my nigga.
Bro, cause that's when the quarantine shit really started.
Yeah.
So everybody had like that anxiety of like trying to find out, or like trying to know like if we were gonna, how long was this gonna last? Everybody hated being stuck in the crib, especially here in New York, cause we got it the hardest.
Yeah.
But everybody was just trying to figure out like, yo, I'm trying to go out, I'm trying to see my friends. How long is this gonna have to be for?
It got to the point where it was like, yo, I might not never see these niggas at like.
Bro, I didn't think I was gonna see you again till like next year, bro. Every time, yo, cause they'd be like, oh, you know, like they'd have a certain date where they'd announce like, okay, lockdown is over or like it's gonna continue.
Yeah, but it just
every day that it just kept going. I'm just like, bro, just be safe. I'm gonna see you next year. It's cool.
Bro, it was just so much like different stories. Like first, it was like, don't wear the mask because it's not healthy, and then now niggas is like, yo, put that fucking mask on. So it's like, and then. There was a time where it was like a short period in New York where it was like you had to be in the house at a certain time.
Yeah, oh yeah, the curfew.
Yeah, I think it was like maybe like 2 days or some shit though.
I don't know.
It was a short amount of time, but still, just mad shit going on, bro.
It's way too much going on, bro.
It's way too much, bro. Now I'm pretty sure like even though we're gonna talk about as much as we can, we probably still gonna forget some shit.
Bro, there's no way we can talk about everything.
Not in one episode, not in one episode. Yeah, bro.
How did you get through that, bro?
How did I get through what?
Through the lockdown, bro. Through quarantine.
Shit, nigga. Smoking, playing video games, beating my meat.
Shit, you gotta know the choice, bro.
What category?
That's secret, bro. I can't expose myself like that. BBW. But yeah, like just doing shit like that, just smoking and playing a lot of video games. And I tried to be productive, bro. I was like, yo, this is perfect. I'm gonna be in the crib. I'm gonna be on my productive shit. I got not Squarespace. What's that other website? I don't know. It's one of the websites where like it teaches you different shit, and I fucking pay for that shit.
I forgot which. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I paid for that shit, bro, and I barely used it, bro. Nigga, I was inside the crib like.
Bro, but I heard. I was thinking about getting that too, but I heard like that's not really much more different than YouTube though, because I thought it was like the courses that were there were like handpicked, handmade by like professionals and stuff, but. Then I found out that it's like anybody can basically upload a course, and I'm like, bro, that's kind of the same shit as YouTube. Like,
I mean, but you do
like I do know they got specialized courses too.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like, I thought they'd have like specialized courses on everything, and not necessarily just like a specific subject.
I mean, I think if you have the money, is good. If you don't, then just go to YouTube.
Bro, we're talking about this service, and we haven't even said the name because we don't remember what it's called.
Doesn't matter. They know what we're talking about. It's only like one of them anyway. Anyway, but yeah, like just trying to be productive. I wasn't.
It was hard being productive.
It was.
It was like you had to. I wanted to get like a whole daily routine going, bro. Like I'm gonna exercise. I'm gonna write. I'm gonna start journaling. I'm gonna like do all this other shit, bro. I did that maybe for like a week.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
All I wanted to do was see my friends, bro. All I wanted to do was see my friends. And
breaking news.
What's up?
Biden just won the election.
You serious?
It's official?
Yep.
Fuck, man. I thought we were gonna win.
Now that's fire, but like it's a whole other problem now. Not everybody won, bro. It's like, all right, he won.
Wait,
that's
so
lit.
It's official.
Which state finally got the count? Nevada?
Pennsylvania, he got 16 electoral votes, which pushed him over by 3.
That's crazy.
Yo, how the fuck Pennsylvania finished before Nevada?
Philadelphia, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Man,
Also,
shut-
it shouldn't have been even taken this long,
Bro, I don't understand how you
It
can't.
shouldn't have been this close. I don't even know why it was this close, bro. But you know, I mean, I actually know that was stupid to say. I know why it was this close. Never mind. I forgot about the baseball for a second. But yeah, like now it's just gonna be a whole other problem. But I mean, hey, he won. I voted for whoever you guys voted for. You know, I'm on your team. I'm happy or I'm sad, depending on whatever.
Whatever, bro. I mean, listen, man. We wanted to win this election for y'all, but it's cool. 2024. Sonic Days 2024, bro. We'll be back. But yeah, what were we saying? Oh yeah, so bro, getting to
Started
quarantine.
coaching, yeah.
It was tough, bro. It was tough.
But you were skating a lot, though, right?
Yeah, like how I got through it. I picked up like mad new hobbies. Like I started reading more. I started skating.
I started reading more. Yeah.
That was a good one. Like that was a good thing to do, bro. Like books were like the perfect way to escape because you stuck in your room all day.
Yeah.
And then you read a book and your mind just goes wherever the book takes you. So it was dope. I'm glad I did that. I started skating too. That's the hardest shit I've ever had to do in my life, bro. Like the amount of times I've fallen, bro. First off, when you start skating, bro, it's just mostly falling. Like
No, I know.
you just falling like 90% of the time.
You know, I know. That's why I stopped skating, bro. I stopped skating a long time ago.
But it's so fun, yo. Like it really is. It's mad fun for some reason. It's hard to explain. I really don't know why I like it, even though I suck. But that's the one thing. Like it's the one thing I've stuck to doing, even though I suck, bro. Like usually I try doing some shit.
Yeah.
If I'm not good at it, I
You
stop. But this is like, I know I'm trash now, but it's like I'm still gonna keep doing it for just cause it's fun, bro. It really is just mad simple. You get on the board and you feel good. Actually, I know why. The reason why I like it so much is it keeps you very like in the moment, bro. Like if you're the type of person like me that your mind is like all over the place, always think about all types of shit. It's good to have something that like keeps you like very present, you know. And that's how I feel when I'm skating. Cause when you're on that board, all you're focusing on is not busting your ass, bro. That's it. There's
Now,
nothing.
you definitely progressed, though. Like,
No, yeah.
I've seen the progression.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one thing that's taught me too. Is like you just gotta be persistent to, like, if you want to get good at something, bro, you gotta put the time in. It's like no shortcuts to that, bro. Like that's the only. There's not really any other science to it. You gotta put the time in, the effort,
Yeah.
and then you'll get better eventually. Slow progress is still progress.
Now, but
Remember that.
with me, I was definitely still working out. Like, I was definitely making sure I got my workout in the crib.
What was you doing though? Like prison
Bro.
workouts?
Yes, bro. This nigga X would be proud of me, bro. I was doing every possible push-up you can think of, bro. Push-ups, handstands, push-ups like this.
Diamonds?
Push-ups, yeah, like push-ups with like you focus on one arm and then you doing on the other arm. Yeah, bro, every type of push-up because I didn't really have the workout equipment. Another thing, bro, in the beginning, buying some workout equipment, impossible, impossible, my nigga. It was sold out, and then the ones that they did have, they raised the prices. which
Bro,
is trash.
the companies that made like dumbbells and like home workout equipment, they came up this year for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Them and whoever made Zoom, bro, the ill come up, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm tired of Zoom calls, bro.
I haven't dealt with them yet, so I don't know. But yeah, man, this year that's just the start of this year. Bro.
That's just the start.
That's just the start
That's
of this
March
year.
alone, bro. That's just March.
Nigga, that's just March.
March
bro.
really felt like 18 months in one month, bro.
And then yeah, just not being able to see the people you want to see. You know what I mean? That was whack.
That was really whack for sure. But like one thing for sure that I guess like a positive from this year, it made me appreciate everything like a lot more. Just like my time, like my homies, everybody, bro. Like literally everything. Even bro, I was even excited to go back to work. Like what type of shit is that? Like
You know what's crazy, bro? I was too, and then I went back to work and I was just like, yo,
I remember why I don't like it.
yeah, nah. After that day, I was like, I'm not going back.
Nah, I felt it really be like that though. But aside from 2020 being trash in the grand scheme of things,
It's been some bright spots though.
it's been some bright spots. Like it sounds weird to say, but like as a person, I feel like I've grown a lot, and I hope y'all have too, man. Like if you focus on shit that's out of your control, like obviously I can't stop the growing up by myself. You feel me? Like
Stay in the crib, bro. What you
bro, like there's not much I could do about that, but like there's things I could do in my day to day to make me feel better, and that's what I be focusing on. So yeah, man, I hope y'all did too. But at the very least, bro, it's been some fire music coming out.
For sure.
Like,
for sure. Yeah, that's. I mean, if you in the crib, that's all you have to do,
bro.
Is listen to some music, man. Like,
basically, what's been like some of your favorite albums so far this year?
Bro, it's been so much, and also too, my listening patterns have been like mad sporadic. So like, I haven't listened to every album that dropped. Like, I still haven't listened to Big Sean. Trippie Redd just dropped, but I didn't really check it out. So it's a lot I gotta check out. But the ones that did stand out for me so far, like what's his name? Childish Gambino. He dropped the album. That album was fire.
What's it called? It was like 325 something, right?
It's let me double.
Because it didn't like. Wasn't that album like there were no track names, like no?
Yeah, it's titled 31520.
31520. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that album, it came out like around March. Cause I remember I was in Boston with my girl.
This is before like the lockdown really happened.
Yeah, it was like right at the start. Yo, bro, that shit being in Boston around that time was so fucking weird because you would be in like a fucking cab or whatever, and we hearing about like outbreaks going on and shit, and maybe cities locking down.
I remember you telling me you were going on that trip and like everything going on. I'm like, bro, like, are you gonna be able to make it back? Like,
listen, niggas already paid, bro. We was going, bro. Like we was going regardless. But luckily, I mean, it was all good. We came back.
yeah.
But I just remember listening to that album.
You probably wish you stayed.
I mean, whatever. But I mean, listening to that album on the way back for Boston, that was like the only thing that I listened to. So I definitely got to really like that's probably the album that I listened to the most in 2020. Like I really sat down and like I digested it and all that. So for me, that album is definitely a standout album for 2020.
I got a question then for both of you.
What's up?
So you guys saw the Childish Gambino tweets yesterday.
Yeah, about
Where he was talking about his television show and then that album,
yeah.
13 or 31520.
Yeah, he said this is his best work.
Do you guys agree with that? Because me personally, I thought that album was mediocre at the very best.
Damn.
I actually, yeah, like I've heard a lot of people say that like it's his best work, him himself included apparently, and like that.
But your
it's his
newest
best
work
album.
would be
I don't think it is though. Like it's not my favorite album from him. Like there were definitely a few standout tracks. I don't know them by like name because again, like I feel like none of the tracks on that album had actual names. They were just like numbers and shit, right? Like it wasn't.
Most were numbers.
Yeah, so I don't really remember them off the top of my head. I remember it was one with 21 Savage that he talks about psilocybin and shit. That was pretty dope.
That he talked about it or that song?
Like that song, like he mentioned psilocybin.
No, but like, do you think it's dope because he mentioned psilocybin or the
no,
song
like the
is dope?
song itself is dope too. I think my problem with it was like I feel like some of the songs dragged on too long. Like there were parts of the song that I would like, and then like it would switch, and then the part that it switched to I wouldn't like as much.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my problem with it. And I don't know, I just didn't picture myself like really going back to listen to like
so
that
you
whole
listened to it
album.
once?
I listened to it like a couple times, and then like I didn't really go back to it. I want to like really get it. I feel like I'm missing something because everybody's like, "Yo, it's so amazing." You included, him included.
No.
But no, I'm talking about like him as in like.
Bino.
Bino, not you. But I still think like.
I think for the last song on the album alone is a good album. Like for the song 53.49, where he's just like on some positive shit, bro. And it's a really feel good song.
I feel like he ends his albums a lot like that because I remember like "Awaken My Love." He ended with that song "Stand Tall." Mm-hmm. To me, "Awaken My Love" I like "Awaken My Love" more than this one, but still a good album.
Okay. What about you though? What's an album? 2020.
2020, bro. I feel like there's no other artist that I listen to as much as Bad Bunny this year, bro. For some reason, bro.
He dropped this yet?
Twice, bro.
Oh, okay.
He dropped 2 albums. He dropped back in February. He dropped "Yo Hago Lo Que Me Da La Gana," and then like a month. I feel like a couple months after. I remember it was in Mother's Day. He dropped like a bunch of throwaways. And bro, they're called like the ones that weren't supposed to come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, those all had fire songs in it too. Bro, like I feel like I've listened to at least one Bad Bunny song almost every day this year, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. That guy's music, it's like it makes me feel good for some reason, bro. It's like he put crack in them songs, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, bro. They're so catchy. I'm like, I can't, bro. Like, Yo Hago Lo Que Me Da La Gana, the one that came out in February, the first one.
Yeah.
It's like 20 songs long. I don't like long albums anymore. Like I don't have the attention span for it. Yeah, but out of like those 20 songs, there's like 14 that I love, bro. Like I don't like those songs.
That's pretty
I
good.
love
14
those
out of
songs,
20,
bro.
nigga,
Like
that's
it's
pretty good.
crazy. My favorites have switched. Like I always have a different favorite song. Like from Si Veo a Tu Mamá, Zafaera, the last track, which is just like you know the heart symbol, the little less than whatever.
Yeah.
And then the 3, that one. Hablamos Mañana. That's bro. Like it literally like. I could pick a handful of songs that I just love from that album and I constantly listen to it. Same thing with the Throwaway Project. That song, Como Se Siente, the one with Nicky Jam.
Yeah.
Those are all bangers, bro. Like, I've listened to Bad Bunny a
Bro,
lot,
he was really in the
a
Bronx
lot
too,
this
bro.
year.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
he was in the Bronx. Like, yo, by the way, it's no competition, bro. The Bronx is the best borough. It's really it's no debate. There's nothing you can say to me to prove me otherwise. But otherwise,
yeah.
That's one of them. I really liked Mac Miller's posthumous album, Circles. Really love that project, man. R.P. Mac. It's so weird to listen to it because it's like there's certain songs on there, bro, that hearing it from somebody that's already dead, like that song Everybody, it's crazy to like hear somebody say like everybody's gotta live, everybody's gotta die. I think you know the reason why. And hearing it from somebody that's already like dead, that shit is crazy, bro. And then like,
but like somebody brought up a good point and it made me think about that album. It's like, do you really know if that's the album that Mac wanted to drop? It was you.
It was we had this conversation.
Okay, yeah.
No, I feel like it was. Cause also like if you see a lot of the footage, like it was like in Hawaii it was released. Like you see like him playing these songs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it was. If they dropped like anything else from him, then I'd feel like more adamant about like listening to it, and I don't know if I'd feel like it was really his project, but I do believe that in this one at least it was really like what he wanted it to be.
I mean,
or at least as close as you can be.
I'm gonna check it out
as
regardless though. Like even if you know.
You haven't listened to it like that much?
Nah, I haven't listened to it as much as I listen to other albums. I listen to it, but like you know, I won't say that I listen to it OD.
I really listen. I listen to it a lot.
That's the one you want on the vinyl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it came with 2. Like they released a bundle, so it was like swimming and then circles. Cause apparently like there was supposed to be that was the whole concept, like swimming in circles, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a really dope album, bro. I love that one. The Tame Impala record.
Nigga, yo, that shit, bro.
Woo!
If you ever listen to that album on Shrooms, bro, well, you did. I'm talking to the people. If you ever listen to that album on Shrooms, it's next level. It's a good album, like just like off rip, like regular. But if you listen to it like while you on something, it makes it even better. I feel like he had to be on something making that, bro. Because there's no way you can create them sounds like that if you're not on some shit.
Bro, the fact that he sang, wrote, produced, mixed and mastered the album. This is all one person.
Nigga,
bro.
that's coming from somewhere else, bro. That's coming from somewhere else.
And this is like such a great album, bro.
Yeah. What's your favorite song?
The Slow Rush. For me, I really like the 3rd single that he dropped, Lost in Yesterday. Bro, just like the themes of that album, they were like so relevant to like what I've been going through and like things that I constantly listen about. Like, think about. Because it deals a lot with like moving on from the past, you know, kind of dwelling on your mistakes or good times, bad times, using your memories as like motivation or like as reasons to be happy and not something that holds you back. Shit like that, like those were a lot of the themes of the songs. And you know, when you're thinking quarantine, you know, stuck in your room and you're thinking about,
bro, I was thinking them thoughts, bro. I was thinking them thoughts, my nigga.
I was thinking every thought, bro. Every thought there is to think, I thought about it, bro.
I thought about everything, my nigga.
So yeah, man, like it just felt really, really relevant, and just musically, it was amazing.
Mine's my favorite song of him would definitely have to be One More Year, where he just speaks about like, yo, bro, I need one more year, bro. Give me that year. You feel me? And I've definitely felt that before. You know, like I think I feel that this year. Like, yo, I think 2021, I'm about to go up, bro.
Bro, and it's funny because like One More Year is the first track on the album.
Yeah.
And then the last track is like One More Hour. So it's like the whole album is basically him getting through that year, kind of like coping with, you know, making sense of where he is at life, his past, his present, where he wants to be in the future. And then one more hour is like the end of the year. He's trying to, all right, and we back. Sorry,
Had some
technical difficulties. You know, we knew at this shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
before we used to just sit down, talk, somebody else will handle everything. Now we're doing it ourselves, so we kind of learning as we go.
Yeah.
But as we were saying,
Tame Impala,
that One More Hour song, yeah.
Slow Rush, the album.
Bro, also one of my favorites, it has to be On Track. That song, like, if you're going through something, bro, like, if you're going through some shit, that's like, that has to be one of the most uplifting songs you can,
No, definitely, bro.
You can
definitely, bro.
listen
I
to,
had to
bro.
put that in the positive playlist.
bro, as soon as we heard that song, I put it on, like, my positive, on my happy playlist, too, like,
Yeah.
I had to. Because the hook is like, it's like a very honest song, because you know how sometimes you be going through shit, or like, you take a L, you take a big L,
Always.
you like, sometimes you try to like not make a big deal out of it, or like try to pretend like it doesn't affect you the
But
way
that
it
shit
does.
be hurting, bro.
But it be hurting.
Yeah.
But he was like, yo, despite taking this loss, I'm still on track to being like where I need to be, you feel me? And
Yeah.
I feel like that's a really, really helpful message, and like something that people should be hearing, bro. Like,
Nah,
I
this,
really
bro,
love
this is
this album.
definitely like, I'm all for the positivity, bro. Especially when it comes to music, like, you know, you go through some shit, you want to throw in some that's gonna make you feel better. Like, even the lyrics, bro, it's like the hardest part is over. Adjusting makes it slower. So glad you're coming over. Like, bro, he's just talking about like,
man, shout out to Kevin Parker, bro. The God.
nah, this is amazing, bro.
Nah, it's a really good
I'm
album.
not gonna lie, I'm listening to this on the way home.
Definitely, like, if I was to pick my favorite from the year, I'd probably pick that one. Like,
Overall,
yeah, like it
Okay.
came out super early in the
Yeah.
year, but
yeah.
it's really stuck with me for several reasons.
Yeah, because we were listening to that in my crib. So
It's,
yeah.
it stuck with me for several reasons, and I've just listened to it throughout the year as well. You feel me? Like, I've constantly kept revisiting it. So definitely one of my favorites too,
Yeah, bro, this shit had you emotional, bro. I remember that.
bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man.
Nah, it's definitely an album that
The music, bro. But I love that music can have that effect on people, bro. Like,
for sure.
music that makes you feel something, that's the type of shit that I want to listen to, bro. Shout out to Kevin Parker, bro. Slow Rush, if you haven't listened to it, you are missing out. I'm telling you, bro. Listen to that right now.
Yeah.
That'll definitely be the album to see live too.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
I miss concerts so much. Like, it's not even
And
funny.
you know, there was shows that was supposed to like be at the at the early part of this year that I didn't go to because I'm like, whatever, I can go to another one. But bro,
Boy, were you wrong.
yeah, I don't know who it was, but I know that it was one concert that was definitely like I already had the tickets. Me and my girl, we was gonna see Orion's Son.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that, bro.
Bro, like Rona couldn't wait, bro, until like we couldn't just wait until after we seen that until it get hit.
So did you guys see a concert in 2020 at
No,
all?
I haven't. My last concert was like,
Three? What? Bro,
oh,
what
you
concert?
saw
Shake,
Shake,
yeah.
070 Shake.
Yeah.
How do you say her name? Like
070 Shake.
070
Okay.
Shake, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Roddy Rich.
Oh.
Okay. Shit. Wait,
Yeah.
this is like the box? Oh, because that came out last year.
Yeah, this,
Yeah,
it was
his album came, like, I'm sorry for being antisocial, that came out like December of
end
last
of
year.
2019. Yeah.
So that's a great album too.
Yeah.
Roddy Rich and Baby Keem.
You seen Baby Keem?
That's the future.
No, I didn't
Oh,
see Baby.
okay.
Yeah.
No, but
Kill it.
I think those are like, that's the future. Like, next generation, that's who I'm excited to see the most, to be honest.
Baby Keem?
Baby Keem and Roddy
I mean,
Bro,
Rich.
you know I found out this nigga is related to Kendrick?
They're cousins, yeah.
I didn't know that, bro. That this whole time I did not know that.
That's
till
why
recently.
people are like, oh, he's an industry plant, whatever. I don't care. He makes fire music. Or, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say all his music is fire. He's made some fire songs, and he's really young, so I'm just really excited to see like his growth and his progression.
Yeah, dude is
But
like
he'd definitely be saying some childish ass shit. Like,
Like what?
Yeah, one album and you're already looking for him. Roddy Rich is on the next level. He's out there, but
Nah, Roddy-
he got to put a couple more out there to be that guy.
nah, but I feel like he got the potential. And now that he's like kind of under Kendrick's wing, I feel
He
like
got the cheat code.
yeah, I feel like that's why I'm excited the most, you know. And that last song he put out, Hooligans, that shit is fire.
I gotta check it out. I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, I love that song. But yeah, man, like if there's one thing I miss about life, it's concerts, bro.
That's unbelievable, bro. Like we really like this is the first year in years, honestly, that I haven't been to a concert.
And yeah, same. And I was like really building up my concert like list, bro. Like I've seen a lot of great artists.
What's the last one you seen?
Last one I saw was Bakar at I forgot where it was, but it was his first show here in New York, and it was a really great show, bro. Crowd went crazy. He brought out Dominic Fike to do this song called "Will You Be My Yellow," because he had just dropped he dropped an EP called "Will You Be My Yellow." The song that they have together is called "Stop Selling Her Drugs." So he left that song for the end. Dominic Fike pulled up, performed together. It was a lit show, bro. But I miss it, man. I miss concerts. And then like I've seen people like on social media talking about like if they bring concerts back, it should be like you have like your own private section and shit. I'm like,
were you like sitting down and shit?
yeah, I'm like, bro, that shit is so whack, bro. Like, and not like most people I talk to, they're with it. Like, they love that. They're like, oh, I hate the crowd. I hate being around people. I'm like, bro, that's what I like about concerts. I like jumping with people. I like moshing.
I'm the nigga that's in the middle, bro. Like, I feel what people talking about. They don't want to be like, you know, around everybody, but then I feel like that takes away from the experience a little bit.
Exactly, bro. Like, if you go to a concert, that's part of, like, you're kind of signing up to be around people, bro. It's not like that's kind of like included. That's to be expected. You feel me? You can't go to a concert and then expect people not to bump into you or shit like that.
Yeah, those people that get tight at concerts, bro, when you bump into them, it's like, nigga.
Like, yo, weren't we at a Playboy Cardi like, what show was it? That we were like at a show and then a shorty got like mad at somebody behind her because
I was at
like, girl, there's a whole mosh pit going on behind you, and you mad cause somebody bumping into you, bro. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, there's some people that like don't go to concerts if you're gonna be tight.
One thing though, because we started talking about concerts because of the Tame Impala show. They're actually gonna headline Governor's Ball this year, and I really wanted to go, but the Governor's Ball lineup was actually tight mid. Like they didn't have a lot of people aside from like him, maybe a couple other acts. It was kind of mid.
No, yeah, I think you sent me the list and it was just like I didn't really.
Aside from like 3 people,
I didn't really care.
I didn't really care, but I would have definitely gone to see them. That would have been amazing for sure.
Yeah. Nah, definitely miss concerts, bro. And it's like it's over for the year. Like we could just forget about it.
It's not happening, bro.
And it may not even be happening until 2022, which is.
Please say psych.
Nah, bro.
2022, bro.
Yeah, bro.
A whole other year, bro.
I mean, but at the same time, it's like it's literally everybody's fault. So, like, cases are rising. Niggas is not wearing their masks.
I mean, you're right.
Like, whatever, bro.
Bro, because I feel like people are just at a point where they're like, yo, I'm not going to let this virus get in the way of my life.
Bro, in the start of the virus, bro, like, when you went outside, it was a completely different vibe, my nigga. Like, yo, you would go outside, people would, like, you know, like, if you walking past them, they would kind of, like, move to the side. It wasn't, like, yo, almost nobody was outside.
It was a ghost town, bro.
The trains were empty. The buses were empty. I was still out here, though. I'm not even gonna lie. I was still out in the street, so maybe I am part of the problem now that I think about it.
But you were masked up.
Yeah, I was masked up always.
You was masked up.
Once they said to wear the mask, bro, I was definitely wearing the mask. I was always masked up. Now, it has been, you know, a few times I left the crib without the mask, and then I have to go back. That definitely happens. The other day, I was taking my girl home. We was on the train, and I didn't realize until I'm coming back, bro. Like, oh shit, I ain't got my mask. But yeah, no.
Bro, the amount of times I gotta go back in the crib to get my mask, that has to be like one of the worst things of this new life. Cause like there's no going back to normal after this, bro. This is the new normal. Like stop expecting life after Corona. Like this is life now, bro. Like,
I mean, we are back to normal though. Like, you know, relatively speaking. Like, it's more normal than it was.
It's more normal than it was, but it's like now we gotta wear masks. Like social distancing is still a thing now.
Yeah.
When you're going to restaurants, you know they're not at full capacity. I'm going to a museum. Like you gotta like buy your tickets like in time slots, shit like that. You feel me? So it's definitely like yes, you can do regular everyday things, but it's not in the same way that you did before. In a lot of ways.
You're at like 60% regularness from what you were before.
Yeah.
Like now you could go out and do shit, but it's still not like what it was.
Yeah. But at the
like
same time,
the movies are still gone. Like they're gone.
Really? Oh, gone.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were saying they were here.
And also too, I think the movies are kind of over. Like who's gonna go to the movies now? Like
bro,
now they're just giving you the movie on like demand. You could just watch it.
Here's a good.
They've been doing that.
Here's a good question. Okay, a good movie comes out that you both want to see.
Yeah.
What is the max you would pay to watch it in your house? Because you have to think of it's like a whole scheme. You get $10 for a ticket, $15 for a ticket, $10 for a drink, 10 on all that. So you're spending just by yourself maybe $30 off rent.
Yeah.
Are you willing to spend $30 to watch it one time only in your house?
Hell no, bro.
No.
It depends because usually when I go, I'm going with somebody like my girlfriend or something. So in a way, I might be saving money. You know what I mean? Like just buying it that one time in the crib. We already got the snacks. You feel me? In the crib. You know what I mean? But I mean,
true.
Because here's the thing.
But
My cousins, they have a bunch of little kids.
yeah.
They went to go to the movies a couple, like, before this shit. It was like $70. You
No.
got 3 kids,
Cool.
adults, drinks.
Yeah.
They rented Mulan off of Disney Plus for $32.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
And had dinner, relaxed.
here's the thing though, with Mulan, didn't they like? That's another thing too, bro. Like I would have never rented that because it's like you gotta pay for Disney Plus, and on top of that, pay for the movie
Yeah.
for a service that I'm already paying for. Like,
Yeah.
And then after that, it was on streaming like 3 months later. Anyway, so it was like, yeah, I would have never paid for that. Also, I heard that movie was trash, so I'm sorry for your cousin.
No, they didn't have Mushu in it. Like, what kind of shit is that?
Yeah, that's trash, bro.
Bro, like what
That's
type of
trash.
shit? That's a disgrace.
But I think there is some movies like Avengers, like you can watch it in your crib, but like it's a whole different thing like watching it in movie theaters. I don't know
Yeah,
about
yeah,
everybody's
for sure.
setup, but you probably don't have the setup of like a fucking theater.
Nah, for
So,
sure.
like-
Like big blockbuster movies like that where there's like a whole bunch of CGI.
That's
and
the
it's
only
like
thing-
a whole like
yeah.
experience. You
That's the
feel
only
me?
shit that I would
For
miss.
sure.
That's the only shit that I would miss.
Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see how movies recover. I mean, AMC, I heard it was like going bankrupt basically. Yeah.
That's what they
It's
get,
looking
bro.
bad for
Charging all that money for that fucking popcorn, bro. Fuck out of here.
For real.
It's looking bad for them, for real. Yo, can you like keep tabs on the time for us? Cause over here it doesn't really tell us like how long we've been recording for.
Yeah. How long do you guys want to just roughly go?
An hour, like
Yeah,
an hour long episode.
Yeah.
We're only at like 36
I
minutes.
know
right
we
now.
got material, bro, but
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
we just
keep-
want to like know.
Yeah, I got you.
Should you mark when we're talking right now so you can cut this out?
No, keep it all in.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Nah,
well-
or you mark.
No, I'll see the video and then whatever, bro. I'll
Okay.
figure it out.
All right, bet.
But
so back to the yeah. So it's over for movie theaters. What else? Like changed since Corona.
aside from everything, but like you were saying, bro, it's kind of
aside
like
from everything. Nah, bro, what changed? Name one thing that changed since Corona.
one thing that I do like that's changed.
What?
I've never had to stand up on the train, bro. This whole year, I've always got my seat.
You know
on the
what's
train,
crazy, bro? Yeah, it's never packed like that no more. Bro.
Never.
Before Corona, bro, you depending on what time you get on the train and what train, you might have to stand up.
bro. There's
I haven't
times
had to
where I
stand
had
up.
to wait for another train to come by because
Mhm.
there was not like a room for me to even put my
Yo,
foot in
that's
the door.
crazy, bro. I haven't experienced that in mad.
Bro, the 4 train going uptown,
Yeah.
like rush hour,
Yeah.
bro.
I think the only time I've stood up is because I wanted to stand up. Like I didn't want to sit next to nobody because like I usually don't sit. Like if there's one seat, I'm not sitting next to them. I'm not finna sit. I don't know you, bro. I'm not finna sit next to you.
Give my personal stick.
Yeah, like I don't know. You know what I mean? Rona going around. Speaking of Corona, how do you feel about Corona, bro? Like
I don't know how to feel, bro. Like
As a whole.
honestly, I don't know how to feel.
Because like my take is like I do believe it's real.
Same.
It's very real, but at the same time, there's definitely still mad questions I got about it, bro. Like
Same, bro.
around like at the beginning of the race wars part of this year, like I was going to a protest.
The race war chapter.
The race war chapter of this year of 2020. I was going to protest and shit, and like everybody was wearing their mask, yes, but it's like, bro, it was so many fucking people, bro. It was like one way. I think it was like 10,000 people plus, and we were just all like, all together and shit like that. But I feel like nobody caught Rona during that time. Like all those people in that one
Yeah.
place where we're not supposed to be together like that, where it's not supposed to be large gatherings of people. I don't know, my nigga. I don't
It's a
know.
little sus.
It is a little sus. bro.
Like I definitely, I feel like people should be considerate of like other people's health risks because there are people that are more like prone to being more damaged by it.
For sure, because there's some people that complain about wearing a mask, and it's like, bro, at the
It's not
very
a big
least,
deal,
at
bro.
the very least, you just have a mask on, bro.
It's not, bro. They talking about like they can't breathe and shit. Like, bro.
2 weeks ago, I went up a 5-story walk up with the mask on. I was struggling. Just it was.
I
tough.
mean, it's hard. It's not. You definitely.
It's something because like I'll go to the gym and I have to wear the mask, and it is like a little obstacle, but it's like, bro,
It's very doable, bro.
yeah, it's doable. That's the thing.
Like
It's doable.
you only gotta wear it when you go to a store, bro. Like that's it. And if you're outside and you don't want to wear it, that's on you, I guess. You feel me? And
Yeah.
also, if you're one of those people that's like really scared of it, then keep your mask on. You feel me? But I don't know, bro. I'm just like I'm the type of person that's like, if I'm going into a building
Mhm.
that's closed off, that I know I can't social distance, I'm keeping my mask on. If I'm outside, Sometimes I wear it, sometimes I don't. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But most of the time, I'm not really around people like that. You feel me? So it's like, if you're one of those people that scared of like corona or whatever, then you just keep away from me, because I'm clearly not wearing a mask. And if you're scared of getting it, then stay away from me. But again, I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's just a lot of questions I got about corona. That
like from my understanding of it, like the worst part about it is not like necessarily the mortality rate, because most people that get it, they don't die from it. But it's just how quickly it spreads, allegedly. That it ends up affecting. It can affect potentially a really large amount of people compared to other illnesses.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know, like, I ain't got the answers, bro. I'm sorry.
So the big thing that I would say to that is, I felt the same way. Like, I don't know anybody who's getting sick. Like, there's protests going on, and like we're not seeing huge spikes. Mm-hmm. But then, like 2 months ago, there was like the America's largest motorcycle rally that happens every year.
Yeah, I heard
through
about that
South
shit.
Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota. Nobody was wearing masks.
Yeah.
And everybody had it over there. So I think that just goes to show smart people who care about other people and are considerate. Mm-hmm. Throw that mask on. Yeah. It basically doesn't exist.
Yeah, but also the type of people that were at that motorcycle.
They could get corona and die. Yeah, we're chilling.
Yeah, they were like older, and they were. I'm pretty sure they were Trump supporters.
Hell yeah.
So
had to be, bro.
They voted. Look at that stadium.
By the way, do you believe he really got the corona?
Trump?
Yeah.
I don't know what to believe this year, my nigga. I don't know what is going on, bro.
Bro, there is too much information.
Not definitely.
And some crazy shit about Donald Trump. He didn't only lose Pennsylvania, he lost Georgia and Nevada. So it was 284 to 214.
Damn,
so
he was this close, bro.
This was a runaway.
Yeah, he lost by only a little bit.
Yeah, I think it was 15,000 votes in each state.
Stop the count, bro.
Yeah, bro, he should have stopped the count, bro. And you know what's crazy? Just watching his supporters be so divided. Like, one side is like, you can literally see the videos, bro. One side is like, yo, stop the count. You know, stop that count. And then literally the other side, these niggas is like, yo, count those votes. And I think it was on the same day, bro. Like, what?
Different states, yeah. People in Philadelphia saying stop the count because they think it's fake, and then where they're winning, they're like, or where they're losing, they're like, keep counting, we need all those votes.
I think that shit says a lot about his supporters and where they stand. Like, I feel like they don't even care, bro. They just they want him to win, and they're voting for him, but like not him, but what he represents. So, yeah, that shit is bro.
I feel like the same thing can apply to other politicians too. You feel me?
What do you mean?
Like some people just vote Democrat regardless of who it is. You feel me?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like they're just party affiliated.
But I think one thing about this year, bro, is that a lot of people, specifically minorities, like they like, yo, you gotta earn this vote. It's like now you gotta earn this vote, because I'm not saying I would have voted for Trump, but I am saying I am more willing to vote for whoever
has your best interest in mind.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, and that's how everybody should vote. But at the same time, it's like, I think people should have values. You feel me? Like, I don't want myself to be benefited at the expense of somebody else. You feel me? But I feel like a lot of people don't feel that way.
No, I feel like most people don't feel that way.
Exactly. So it's like that's where the disconnect happens. You know. But whatever, man. Politics is a very complicated subject. I'm not an expert. I don't really try to be. It's kind of annoying to me, to be honest.
No,
it's like,
you know.
Like I've lived through like, I mean, two different presidents now, because Obama got reelected, Donald Trump.
Yeah. My
life hasn't changed that much, like due to their policies. But anyways, yeah, man. So we'll see, man. I'm just focusing on me, bro. That's it. I'm on my own vibe, bro.
That's what Trump supporters are saying, bro. It's the same shit. It's no different. I mean, it is what it is. Whatever. It was just interesting to see how many people support Trump for whatever reason. Black people that support Trump. It's crazy, but whatever. The Hispanic community, they was going in for Trump.
That's crazy. That's so wild to
I
me,
think
bro.
Trump has his own song. I think they made a song for Trump.
Bro, they had a fucking Trump salsa song going in Telemundo, bro. Like.
Did you hear the reason, like the mental reason behind why a lot of Hispanic people vote for Donald Trump?
I think I saw a video on it. Yeah.
I haven't.
It was because like most they have conservative values, like probably more than you would really know.
They're saying a lot of reason why a lot of people from Florida, where do they come from? Cuba and a lot of
Yeah,
places
yeah.
that had dictators.
Yeah.
So they're from authoritarian governments where it's like very powerful and like, hey, you just stay in line and keep your head down, and the government's gonna do its own thing.
Mhm.
And that's kind of like what
That's what
Donald
they
Trump
escaped.
was
Yeah, that's where they escaped. So
to here, but they think they get away from it because it is more free. But then they end up voting for someone who reminds them of values that they had back home, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that is the more hard Republican.
yeah. Also, I feel like if you're rich, you're voting like Republican off top. Like I feel like no matter what your race is, if you're like in a certain tax bracket,
If you're rich and you really care about your money, yeah, you're voting. But I feel like you could be rich and not vote
Yep.
Republican, because it's like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If somebody say, yo, they're gonna take 46%,
bro.
But at the same time-
but that's 46% over of each dollar. That's over 400,000. You feel me? It's not like your whole salary.
it is. But also, you can't really speak on like how somebody should feel on their money being taken. And also, too, another thing too, I feel like a lot of people that make that money is like they don't know where that money is going to.
Boom.
So it's like, yeah, you taking his money, but it's like at the very least, can I know where the money is going to? Like, if not, then I wouldn't want to be taxed if I didn't know where it's going to.
But I mean, right now it's going towards like military shit.
Exactly. So I'm saying like, but like stuff like that. Like if it was going to like schools or just a better life or a better environment for every American.
For everybody, bro.
Then it's like I feel like then you a real asshole for like saying you don't want to be taxed if knowing that you have an abundance of money and shit like that. But like if you don't know where it's going and it's just literally just coming out of your pocket and it's going to like maybe things that you don't really care about or support.
How do you feel about like rappers endorsing like presidential candidates and shit? Like 2 Chainz was, bro. 2 Chainz fucking performed. I'm different.
He said, being different is good. When he said that, bro, I was like, oh no. I know this nigga not about to.
He said he was at the rally, like me supporting Biden and Kamala Harris.
Yeah. I feel like it's
It means I'm different. And with that being said, you just hear the beat dropping. Ding.
yeah, he performed that.
I'm like, bro, are you
This year is
serious
crazy,
right
bro.
now,
This year is crazy, bro.
The simulation,
What about Lil Pimp?
Lil Pimp.
Yo,
Do
that
y'all
is
know?
the most-
Everybody know Lil Pimp?
You could visibly see several women behind him, like I don't know who that is, bro.
World
It's like,
famous.
yeah, he's like one of the top artists, and then this nigga Trump is like hyping him up. Like he's one of the top artists right now. Like he literally isn't, bro. He hasn't
I
been on
haven't
top.
heard a Lil Pump song since 2018, bro.
Was it 2018 or was it like 2017 that he had?
I think it was 2018. Low key might have been 2017.
I think it was 2017 when I was at UConn. Yeah.
Either way, it's been a minute since
Gucci
niggas
gang,
been
Gucci
bumping.
gang, Gucci gang.
It's been a minute since niggas been bumping Lil Pump. But like I feel like a lot of the time it's about the bread, bro. It's like
For sure.
a lot of these politicians they get because they know that these guys have an influence, so they get these guys and they pay them to come up because like why would he just all of a sudden like just become a Trump supporter? Him, this other Hispanic artist, I feel like,
Anuel?
yeah, him, he was there, but he wasn't like really like taking pictures and stuff like that. I think I only see one picture of him.
He took a picture with Lil Pump.
Yeah, but he was at the rally though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And Lil Wayne coming out of nowhere, like bro, how long has Trump been in office and you said nothing, and then now you want to come out? I feel like then maybe there might be a check involved, but even if it's not, it's just like I don't know, bro. I feel like everyone, because I don't want to say that people shouldn't be able to support whoever they want to support just because I don't fuck with them. Because I feel like if you really on some American shit, then you shouldn't be able to say that. But
Democracy, freedom.
yeah. So even people that's doing shit that I disagree with, I feel like they should still be able to do that. But I feel like it is very weird in terms of like the timing. This nigga decided to support.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just weird. And also like I feel like you should not look to celebrities as like
Yeah.
leaders like that.
Also, like, how effective do you think it is though? Like, how many people do you think saw Lil Wayne and were like, yeah, I'm gonna vote for Trump? Or like, how many people do you think are gonna see 2 Chainz and be like, yeah, I'm gonna vote for whoever? Like,
That's the thing. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I don't see how that really helps.
Maybe there's a big Wayne fan out there and he was a Biden supporter and then he saw that and he was like, nah, fuck that, I'm going with Trump. Wayne still got it.
He got it, bro. He's the GOAT.
That's the thing too. Wayne is still he's talented, but whatever. That's besides the point. I don't know. I feel like they can support whoever they want to support. I'm not gonna, you know, if Kanye, my nigga, like he's literally my favorite artist, bro. I love this man.
God, bro.
But he's like, he does the most dumbest shit, bro. And I still support him and I still love him. But that's because I can, you know, I can see.
You can separate.
I can separate, yeah. So it's like, that's him. He want to support Trump. That's very weird, but, you know.
I feel like, well, he supported him at first, then he presented himself as a candidate, Kanye 2020.
Yeah.
2020 vision, whatever he was calling it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like you shouldn't, like, celebrities are just people, bro. Just like you and me. They're people with flaws. They're extremely talented people with a lot of exposure and a lot of fame. Yeah. But at the end of the day, they're still flawed individuals.
I'm not looking to them as, like, be a leader, bro.
Yeah, like, I don't know, bro.
I think there is things to take from, like, you know.
I feel like you could learn from everybody.
But I'm not going to, like, oh, okay, Kanye's doing this, so I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Or, like, Lil Wayne's doing this, so I'm going to do this. Or even if somebody was going for Biden. If I really, because I don't fuck with Biden. I'm going to keep it above. I voted for him because he's the lesser evil than Trump.
I feel like Biden didn't really have shit going for him other than the fact that he's not Trump. Like,
and the thing,
that's basically it.
The thing for me that made voting for him the most uncomfortable, bro, is when he was like, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. And then here I am.
He said it.
Being black, voting for him, bro. It's like.
Didn't he say that to Charlemagne?
Yes, bro. Yeah, he said that to Charlemagne. He was like, yo, if you don't know who to vote for, then you ain't black. And I was just like, I gotta vote for this nigga, bro. He's right. Like, to a certain extent, I can't even, like, I have to vote for this nigga because he's a little bit, you know, a little bit better. But, I mean, he won, and now we just gotta see what's up with him.
Let's get it, bro.
And for the rest of 2020, the grand finale, you see what happens at the end?
Bro, I have no idea what to expect, bro. Like, this year has been...
Every month is something different, bro. Literally every month, it's a different topic, bro. Twitter has been the most, like, because I've only had Twitter since 2019. But I can say this year alone, bro, Twitter has gone up. Like in terms of the memes and just the constant information that's been going on.
I want to get off Twitter so bad, bro.
But you can't. You can't. You can't, bro.
But those memes keep dragging me. But like, bro, the amount of laughs I get from that app is ridiculous, bro.
Nah, for sure. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I get why people say it's crazy that this app is free.
It's way too funny, bro. But at the same time, if it wasn't free, there's no way I'm paying for it.
You're not gonna pay for Twitter.
Like, you're gonna lose me there, but
you're not gonna pay for Twitter, bro.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. Did you watch the Kanye Joe Rogan interview?
Started it, but I didn't finish it, bro.
It was way too much. I watched it, bro. I watched the whole thing.
It was too much.
Not in one sitting, but I watched the whole thing.
It was too much because it was like just Kanye. He was just all over the place, and I felt like he clearly didn't know what he was really talking about. Like when Joe Rogan didn't ask him much, but when he did, he was just like frozen.
So what are you gonna do about the military?
You know, I think when I get in that position, I'll probably figure it out then.
Oh, but you don't know what you're doing now.
I think I'll get the best people for the job once I'm in that position. It's like, bro, how could I possibly vote for this guy?
How is somebody gonna listen to that?
First of all,
I want to vote for you, bro.
Nigga started his campaign like a week ago, bro.
He started it like right before us, bro.
Come on, bro. So it's like, come on, man. I don't think he was serious.
No, I mean, I did listen to the interview.
Yes, you have to tell me about that.
Because, like, I do think Kanye just, as a person at the very least, as a character, he's, like, one of the most interesting, like, people to just look at, to me. Yeah. So it's interesting for me to see, like, where his thoughts are, and it's really hard for him to explain himself sometimes, bro, because you ask him one thing, he'll go on like 3 different tangents for like 15 minutes, then somehow kind of wrap it all together at the end. But like, during that time, he already lost me, bro. But I do feel like, one thing about Kanye though, like I do feel like he has like the best intentions, you feel me? Like he really does want to make the world better.
I do believe that too, but he doesn't know
But he just doesn't know how to like go about it. And I think he could do a lot of the things he wants to do without being president. Like, bro, you're a billionaire, like.
Bro, did you see what I tweeted him, bro?
Oh, because he was like, oh, yeah, we're going to fix poverty, whatever. Like,
I'm like, bro, if you dead ass, just send me 50,000 right now.
You're a billionaire. Like, that ain't shit to you,
bro. Send me 50,000 right now, bro. I know you got it. Just ask him if you don't got it, bro. Somebody around you got it, bro. If you really about it, just start sending out bread. But
did he reply to you, bro?
No. No, bro. I check every day. This nigga did not reply. I'm a DM.
I check every day.
I'm a DM.
Try again. It's after the election. He was busy.
You're right. Yeah, he was probably busy. He's probably, now that he's done, he's probably chilling now. So I'll probably hit him up again and see what's up.
Were you guys surprised that he did not drop an album?
Yes, because I thought a lot of this was like a way to like promote an album or something like
I
that.
think he's waiting to get figure out his record deal situation, because that was another thing. I thought he got off the election thing when he started going on his whole anti-record label movement, whatever. Which I actually do agree with him with.
I agree with him, but it's also very hypocritical of him.
Because he doesn't give his. I mean, he said he would. I don't know if he has already. But
he said he would, but it's like, bro, if you felt this way, like what? I mean, I don't know. People do change, so I don't want to.
Let's just give a little bit of context, because some people may not know. But basically, Kanye West, he was saying that he's basically a slave to his record labels.
That nigga loves saying he a slave when he's not, bro. Any position that he's in where it's like,
I'm a slave.
Bro, he was in the fashion industry, bro. He a slave, bro. Everything, but yeah, go ahead.
But anyways, he was saying basically record labels really hold down their artists with the deals that they make them sign for like years. And after saying that, a lot of artists came up and agreed with him. Hit Boy was one of them.
Trippie Redd was one of them.
But initially when he first made those statements, he hadn't even given the artists that he signed their masters. He said he would afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has, but hopefully he has lived up to his word.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think he's just waiting for that to be figured out before he releases an album. I know he's still making music because he dropped like a teaser with he dropped a snippet with DaBaby and 2 Chainz.
How do you feel about that song? No.
Which one?
The one he just dropped, the one with 3 Nas. 3 Nas.
Oh. It was alright.
Yeah, it was.
Here's the thing. I don't really take loose tracks like that. Like I don't hold them to the same standard as I would like a track from an album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like an album is like I know something you've been working on probably for months, years, who knows.
I think the best thing about that was DaBaby's verse. DaBaby's verse that dropped. I think that's. But other than that, it was just like. Okay. I mean, it's always nice to hear from Kanye, but it was just like okay, it was nothing like I'm not gonna be bumping that like a lot. It's not gonna be something.
Yeah, bro, I haven't listened to it like so.
Okay, well you're not really missing nothing. I mean, DaBaby's verse though is fire. I think that's the best thing about it.
Yo, we need to get DaBaby a different producer, bro. Like, that's all he needs, bro. Just a different producer to work with, bro.
Moving to a sad note, this nigga, DaBaby's brother, actually killed himself.
Word?
Yeah, bro. So that's definitely some sad shit going on.
I did not know that, man.
Yeah. But then also some other sad shit. My man King Von, bro. I literally just started listening to him.
Bro, you put me onto him like a month ago.
The thing is, whenever I find an artist, bro, that I feel like they have potential, and I'm really just consuming a lot of their music, I try to put them on. Like, you see how it was with Orion Sun.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, like anybody, I want to put everybody on because I feel like people should listen. People should hear this music if they don't already, if you're not already listening to it. And so I started listening to him at the start of this year. I mean, he's been rapping for like longer than that, but for me personally, I just found his music this year. Because I seen he was working with like Lil Durk and stuff like that. And the first song I heard was Take It to the O. So first of all,
that's the one you played me, right?
Yeah, that's the one I played for you guys here. And first of all, obviously when you hear that song, bro, you feel something. You feel something because of just like the vibe.
That shit just hypes you up, bro. Like immediately, bro.
Immediately, like not only I feel like it's easy to like listen to his music and be like, oh, it's violent, it's it's this, it's that. But I feel like if you listen to it, bro, he's telling a story.
Yeah, and
I think that's something you could appreciate.
I haven't really delved into his music. Like again, you had just like shown me a couple songs, and I was meaning to like really get into it. I know he just dropped an album recently that I was meaning to check out.
He dropped 2 albums this year.
Yeah, LeBron James is a new one, really good.
Yeah. But the one that he dropped one after that though, right?
Yeah, he dropped one recently.
Like 2 weeks ago or some shit. So it's like I hear his name being brought up. I see clips of him on Twitter, like doing like radio performances and shit. And like when I listen to him, I'm like, bro, like he's not just like a, like some people might think of him as like a mumble trap rapper, whatever. But he's not, bro. Like he's actually a really good storyteller.
Amazing storyteller, bro. Like I'm listening to the music, bro, and it's like I feel like I'm watching a movie, bro.
Bro,
like,
he was really talented, and it sucks to see like talented people that were just like getting, like you could tell he was just getting started, like building that momentum, and shit was really about to take off for him. and then seeing it just like come to an end so quickly, it just really sucks, bro.
No, for sure, bro. He was definitely somebody to look out for.
Also, I just would want to say, in a sad note, since you guys have probably been on hiatus, Chadwick Boseman, that's a huge loss too.
Bro.
It's been so many deaths this year, bro.
Kobe, bro.
Kobe. That was at the start of this year. Yo, this year.
Before Corona even.
Yeah, because I remember that.
Once that happened, you already knew this year was gonna be on some bullshit. Like,
yeah.
Kobe was first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
It was
first.
like February. Kobe and Gigi.
It was Kobe and then Pop Smoke because I remember I was like at FedEx when that happened. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
We took a lot of L's this year, bro. Whatever.
Only to come back stronger, like you guys are right now.
Let's go.
You feel me?
You feel me?
Comeback season.
Hopefully, the rest of this year is we go out with a bang, but a good one, a positive.
Bro, just take this time, build the momentum to start the next year strong. You feel me? Don't wait till next year to make changes. Start that shit right now.
So what's something that you proud of yourself for doing this year?
Definitely, I've gotten more in tune with myself as far as knowing like what makes me feel good and what doesn't. You feel me? I definitely like learned to take better care of myself and building habits that like actually make me feel good and I feel like benefit me and fulfill me instead of just like kind of going about every day wasting time, doing shit that's not really productive or like doesn't really benefit me at all. And like I said earlier, just making me like really appreciate everything more, like my time, my friends, my hobbies, because it's like just being able to go outside, bro. Like we took that for granted, bro.
We definitely did. Just being able to like, just something.
And then being stuck at the crib for so long, you're just like, fuck, like kind of just want to go out to a restaurant and eat, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. Something just regular, bro. Something to make me feel normal, bro. Yo, it got to the point where I really did miss work, bro. I was like, yo, I wish I could go to work. I wish I was working.
I miss work. I miss my coworkers. Like, it was crazy, man. But yeah, you always take something out from whatever bullshit life throws at you. So
for me though, definitely this year, the one thing I'm tremendously proud of myself for is like starting my small business.
Yo, plug yourself, bro. Talk your shit, bro.
I mean, if you say so. I mean, so I started this business called Made in the Dark NYC, where I sell my artwork and
fire, by the way.
Appreciate that. Stuff like that, and I'm working on clothing and just more stuff like that. But I'm just proud of myself because it's something that I've been working on since like 2016. It's been like it's going through various stages of like names and designs and stuff like that and ideas of what I want it to look like. But I finally, I finally finished it up, and I got a website now, and people buy it, people like my stuff. And yo, there's no feeling in the world, bro, like someone buying something that you sat in your room, thought about, and made, and someone like is buying it and they're out there wearing it now.
Bro, it's like you created this, bro. Like this wasn't a thing in the world before.
Yeah.
It was just in your mind, and then you turned it to reality.
And that's something that
I'm super proud of you for that too, bro. Like seeing that shit as a friend, that shit makes me so happy, bro. For real.
Appreciate that, bro.
And what's the Instagram one more time?
Made in the Dark NYC. Yeah.
So go cop that, bro.
If you want to.
They gonna want to, bro. But all right, let's wrap this up. Some announcements before we go.
Yeah.
So the podcast now is gonna be on YouTube. All right, that's why we're filming this, and it's also gonna be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, like it was before. So wherever you and any other app that you listen to podcasts, it's probably gonna be there too. Mm-hmm. We're gonna be dropping episodes every 2 weeks. All right, not every week, every 2 weeks. So just be safe, be on the lookout for that, and follow us on social media @Sonic Goodies on Twitter, @Sonic Goodies Podcast on IG, and
I just want to say, shout out to everybody that's been listening, especially if they've been listening from the start.
Bro, the people that have stuck with us for so long, bro. For like a whole year-long hiatus, the fact that people were actually asking us, like, yo, when are you coming back?
Yeah.
It's so crazy to us, man. Like, y'all the real MVPs, man. We're just going up from here, for real, man. We're really excited. We're really happy to be back. It's something that we've been meaning to do for a long time, but obviously, bro, all the shit we just talked about.
Yeah,
right?
the whole pandemic, race war, everything, presidential.
And, we wanted to come back and do it better than we did before, so it was also like a lot of planning that went into it.
Yeah, for sure.
All that. But we're happy to be back. Mm-hmm. We're happy to keep talking to y'all. Run this up, share it with your friends. thank you for all the feedback and all the times you shared it on Instagram, sharing the trailer, all of that. I appreciate it. And yeah, we're going up from here, man. Thank you.
We're only getting better.
So we'll see you in 2 weeks, man. Be safe.
Peace.
If the Civil War hasn't started.